Stupidity is everywhere. Whether it's at your job or at your school or just out in public in general, stupidity is everywhere. You can literally walk into a mall or any public place, but for this, we're going to say the mall. You can walk into the mall, stand in the middle of said mall, do a complete 360, and see all the stupidity around. Now, some malls have 3 floors, so you'll have a lot of middles to stand in, if you catch my drift. So, just choose the best spot for you to go into the mall or any multi-level structure and do a 360. And you do that 360, actually, come to think of it, food court's probably the best spot to witness the most stupidity. Anyway, do that 360 right there, middle of the mall, and I guarantee you, actually, I would put money on it, that everyone is going to look at you like you're a freaking idiot because you're standing in the middle of the mall doing a 360, trying to look at everything going on at the same time, knowing you can't, like you're on meth or some other kind of drug. Don't do that. You're better than that. Don't stand in the middle of the mall and do 360s around to see stupidity. Come on now. But with stupidity, some people, they just can't help it. They just legit cannot help their stupidity. Like they don't. It's just natural to them. Me, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but there's people that I've seen do a whole lot more stupid stuff than I ever have, and I imagine everyone else can also say the same thing. But yeah, so a lot of stupidity around. Go to a mall, public place, Walmart. Walmart's not like stupidity though. Walmart's a whole nother level. Like that's not even stupidity. I don't even know what you call it. You couldn't even call it retarded because it's just way up there. But go to the mall, do a 360, look at all the stupidity going around, and just ask yourself: Is this what life is? Is my life going to end up like all this stupidity that's happening right now? Case in point, here's an example of stupidity. I have a problem. And my problem is, I like to eat. Most people, you look at me, 130 pounds soaking wet. This guy don't eat. I actually eat a lot. And people always ask, well, where do you put it? Well, I put it in my fucking mouth, I chew it, and then I swallow it. I mean, what kind of question is that? But sometimes I just for a quick lunch, like many people do, I just like to make a sandwich. It'd be a ham and cheese sandwich. And sometimes on this sandwich, normally actually, I always go for the mayonnaise. I always go for the mayonnaise when I make my sandwiches. I love mayo. What can I say? It's like the condiment of kings, I guess. That's what we'll call it. Mayo's the condiment of kings. Maybe that should be my next bit. But there's been a few times that instead of going for the mayo, I choose mustard instead. Mustard is also good on a sandwich, but the problem that I have with choosing mustard is that I just feel like every time I grab the mustard out of the refrigerator, like, completely bypass the mayo, the only thought that comes to my mind is, that mayonnaise is going to be pissed at me in the morning. Like I have some kind of relationship with mayonnaise, and I have just broken that trust by cheating on the mayo to go with mustard. And it breaks my heart. It's much like drinking beer. I like to drink beer. I like a cold beer every now and then. But sometimes I get smart. And when I get smart, instead of going for the beer, I go for a bottle of water. And it's the same scenario all over again. That beer's going to be pissed at me. that beer's gonna pack up all his stuff and he's just gonna leave me. Gonna leave me high and dry. I mean, I'll be hydrated from drinking the water. That's a good relationship to have. But the beer, he's just gonna leave me, never come back. And I just feel so disappointed in myself that I broke this trust that me and mayonnaise have, and me and beer have, and I I try to correct it, and I try to fix what was broken, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's just you just gotta let it go. You just gotta say this is how it's meant to be, and that's all that you can do is just deal with it because you've already broken the trust. You've broken out of your routine, and now your condiments are pissed off at you.